Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine, fit, and healthy. Okay, students. So, today we will start our new lesson, that is the Narayanpur incident. Okay, so before moving to the lesson, we will read about Quit India movement and we will understand also. So, let us read about Quit India movement because this lesson is mainly based upon Quit India movement. Okay, students, so let us move on. Of the many movements that formed a part of India's freedom struggle, the Quit India movement is perhaps the most important. Okay, we have seen that in India's freedom, many struggles are found. Okay, so on 8 August 1942, the Quit India movement was launched by Mahatma Gandhi at the Bombay session of the All India Congress Committee, that is AICC. Okay, students. So, when it happened on 8 August 1942. Okay, who has launched Quit India movement? So, the answer is Mahatma Gandhi launched Quit India movement. And at which place? Bombay. Okay, students. In his Quit India speech, Mahatma Gandhi asked Indians to do or die to make the British quit India. Okay, what he has done? He has asked Indians. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi ji asked Indians to do or die to make the British quit India. Okay, Quit India Day is celebrated on 9 August every year. So students, when is Quit India Day is celebrated? It is celebrated on 9 August every year. Okay students, now let us move on to the lesson. The Quit India movement begins. Okay, the scene of Quit India movement begins. Babu and Manju are two school-going children. Okay, we will read about Babu and Manju. That are two children who are going to school every day. Okay, so they are school-going children who suddenly find themselves in the midst of the freedom struggle when their school abruptly closes down. Okay, so when their school closes down, what they found? They found themselves in between the Quit India movement. Okay, their father is taken away. Okay, their father is taken away and their brother Mohan becomes involved in the movement. Okay, so what is their brother's name? Their brother's name is Mohan. Okay, he becomes involved in the movement. They move to Narayanpur with their mother. Okay, both of them were moved to Narayanpur with their mother. Read on to find out what happens there. Okay, so let us move further. Okay, so we will read further that what had happened. Now, said Manju impatiently, tell me where we are going. Okay, what Manju is asking? That fast, tell me where we are going. To watch a procession. Walk fast. We may be late. Okay, so what was the answer to that question? To watch a procession. Okay, walk fast. Otherwise, we will be late. What procession? Whose procession and where? Now what again Manju asked that what procession? whose procession and where it would be. The college students are taking out a procession from their college to the collector's office. Okay, so who was doing procession? The college students are taking out a procession from their college to the collector's office. Okay, Mohan told me we could watch. Okay, what Mohan told me? That can we watch this procession? He says it's going to be peaceful. Okay, if we will watch this procession, then it will be peaceful to us. Presently, Manju and Babu found a good spot. Okay, what they found? They found a good spot. Good spot means good place to sit and watch the procession. Almost opposite to the gate of the collector's office. Okay, so where was the place? The place is opposite to the gate of the collector's office. They had to wait for some time. Okay, what they have to wait? Because the procession is taking some time. Okay, so they have to wait for some time. Soon policemen appeared all along the road. Okay, so suddenly what happened? The policemen appeared. Okay, so many policemen appeared on the road. Some of them walked in front of the students, some by their sides, but the students marched as if the police didn't exit. Okay, so what policemen was doing? They were moving on the road, okay, in front of the students, by the sides of the students. But what happened to the students? They ignored the policeman. Okay, they ignored the policeman and they marched as if the police didn't exit there, okay, on the road. They walked in the complete silence. Okay, the students were walking in complete silence. There were no voice at all. No voice and no noise at all. There were no slogans. So, what is the meaning of slogans? Slogans means short phrases that are shouted during processions. Okay, so there were no slogans, no shouts, just the shuffle of feet. Okay, so what was the sound they hear? They hear only the shuffle of the feet and a low murmur from the watching crowd. Okay, and low voice of the people who are watching the procession. Okay, Babu and Manju looked eagerly for Mohan. What Babu and Manju were doing? They were looking for Mohan. Yes, there he was, dressed in white pajamas and a cream-colored kurta. Okay, so they found Mohan. What was he wearing? He was wearing white pajamas and a cream-colored kurta. His face was expressionless. Okay, no expression was there on Mohan's face. Now, the leaders of the procession had reached the barred gates. Now, the leaders of procession. Okay, so many students are there in the procession, but some students are leaders of that procession. So, the leaders reached the barred gates. A police officer came up to them, and a police officer also came with them. There was some conversation between him and the students. The students seemed to be arguing. Okay, what they were doing? They were arguing. The students were arguing to the policeman. Then one of them handed him a piece of paper. He took it without glancing at it and nodded. Okay, what he did? he did that he took the paper and didn't see it. Okay, so without glancing means without reading it, he nodded. The students turned around and one of them shouted, Mahatma Gandhi ji ki jai. Okay, one of the students from the procession crowd, what he shouted? Mahatma Gandhi ji ki jai. Jai. The others shouted back loudly. Okay, so what other students did? They also shouted back loudly, and then they briskly marched back the way they had come. So what is the meaning of briskly? Briskly means quickly. No? So the students marched quickly back the way they had come. Is that all? Asked Manju in disappointment. Okay, so Manju, what he thought that the procession is over, and in disappointment he asked that is that all? Is that procession is over? What else did you want? A drama? Babu asked scornfully. Okay, so what is the meaning of scornfully? Here scornfully means with contempt. Okay, so what he said? Babu said that what else did you want? A drama? Nevertheless, he understood her feeling and asked Mohan the same question when he returned home. No? So what he did? Babu understood the feeling of Manju and the same question he asked to Mohan. Okay, when he returned home. Why did you go back so quietly? Were you scared of what the police would do? What he said? Why you are walking so quietly without noise? Are you scared of that policeman? Now, Mohan seemed very pleased. Scared? We had planned it this way. Okay, what Mohan seemed very pleased or scared. We had planned it this way. We knew they expected us to protest and be violent so that they could beat us up, haul us away to jail, but we are not prepared to go to jail. Okay? Yes, we are pleased. We are scared. We had planned it this way. Okay? They were just discussing about themselves that if the policeman will beat us, haul us away to jail, but we are not prepared to go to the jail. What was the point then? Babu asked. What Babu asked? Then what was the point? While Manju listened earnestly. What is the meaning of earnestly? Very seriously. Okay, students? It's like a declaration of war. We told them, now this is war and for us you are the enemy. No? What we told? That now this is a war and you are our enemy. And what was the newspaper you gave the policeman? That was a notice we served on the collector as a representative of His Majesty's government, asking them to quit India or face the consequences. Okay, so that paper was a notice to a government. Okay, so the government is British government here. Now the first part is completed. We will move to the second part. Suman and another boy came after Manju and Babu had finished their dinner that night. Suman and another boy entered in this story. Okay. The boy staggered in with a large newspaper covered parcel in his hands. So the boy was carrying a newspaper covered parcel in his hands. So what is the meaning of staggered? Staggered means walk as if he might fall. Okay, so he was walking very fast. Here, let me help you, offered Mohan. What Mohan told to that boy? That can I help you? My room? Okay, Amma. No, I think the puja room is better. So what he told? He told that puja room is better because there is a perfect light. Okay, so we can sit there. Right, as usual, Amma. The puja room. Then the boy went away after a whispered conversation with Suman. So the boy went away after doing a conversation with Suman in very low voice. Then Suman, Amma and Mohan went into the small puja room. So the three of them who Suman, Amma and Mohan went to small puja room. Babu and Manju stared curiously over their shoulders at the mysterious parcel. Okay, so they were thinking, Babu and Manju were thinking that the parcel may be a machine. Okay, which machine? Cyclostyling machine, which means a machine used in earlier times to make many copies of a letter or document quickly. Okay, Babu, said Mohan, as they settled down to work, sit in the front room and keep a watch. What they told? They told to sit him in front room and keep a watch whether someone is coming or not. Give us a warning if anyone seems to coming out to our house. If anyone comes, then please inform us. Manju, you sit here in the hall and pass on Babu's warning to us. And Manju, you sit in this place in the hall, and when Babu says anything, you pass the warning to us. Amma, Suman and Mohan got to work at once. The three of them got to work. Babu sat outside, alert and attentive. And Babu is sitting outside in alert and attentive position. He felt a thickening in his throat. Okay, so what is the meaning of felt a thickening in his throat? It means felt suddenly excited and emotional. So, what is the meaning of felt a thickening in his throat? Felt suddenly excited and emotional. It was beginning, okay? It was a starting. At last, he was doing something. So, what he was doing? Okay, at last he was doing something. Suddenly, a man riding a bike stopped right outside their gate. Okay, one man came with riding a bike and he stopped his bike outside their gate. Yes, he was getting off. He was opening their gate. The man was trying to opening their gate. Babu flung himself inside. Manju looked up, startled. Someone's coming in. So, what Babu said to Manju that someone is coming in our room. There was silence. From inside the puja room, three faces looked at him. Okay, in the puja room, there was completely silence, and from the inside puja room, three faces looked at Babu. Then Amma got up and came out, followed by Mohan. Mohan and Amma came outside. Suman stayed inside and Mohan closed the door of the puja room. Suman stayed inside, means Suman was there in the room and Mohan closed the door of the puja room. Manju, to bed. Babu, you too. There was a knock on the door. Okay, so somebody is knocking the door. Babu rushed to his room, unrolled his bedroll, and threw himself on it. Okay, so Babu, what he did? He rushed to his room. Okay, he started running to his room, unrolled his bedroll. What is the meaning of bedroll? Bedroll means a soft, thin mattress that can be rolled up when it is not being used. Okay, so suddenly he unrolled his bedroll and threw himself on it. Who's there? Amma called. Mohan, go and see who it is. What Amma told? Amma told to Mohan that see outside who is knocking the door. Manju, who had also got into her bed, noticed that though Amma's voice was steady, her hands trembled. Okay, so Manju, who had also got in her bed. So Manju noticed that Amma's voice was very steady, very scared. Her hands trembled. What is the meaning of tremble? Shook lightly because of nervousness, excitement, fright or cold. Okay. Mohan came in saying, Amma, it's Patil, the sub-inspector. Okay, so who was there at the door? Sub-inspector. What is the name of that sub-inspector? Patil. Okay, Mr. Patil. I haven't come to trouble you, he said. Your husband was my friend in school. I am a friend. Okay, what he told the policeman, the sub-inspector, that I haven't come to trouble you. I am your husband's friend. Okay, Amma got up quickly. Amma got up quickly and went out. Manju waited a moment and followed her. So what Amma did? Amma got up. Manju waited a moment and followed her. What Manju did? Manju also followed Amma. Babu too came outside of his room. Babu also came out, of his room, pretending to have just woken up from a deep sleep. Okay, the man was saying to Amma, we were in school together. Oh, he was. Okay, what that man was saying? That we were in school together. Please, Patil Sahib, said Amma rather impatiently. Tell me why you are here. Okay, so no problem, you were there in school with my husband, but today why you came here? It's like this. They are going to come to search your house. When? Most probably tonight. I heard the Sahibs talking. They were speaking of a cyclostlying machine. It seems all of you are making copies of the Mahatma's speech. They say you have people hiding here as well. So what that policeman said? That you are having the cyclosting machine, and I came to know that you are making the copies of Mahatma's speech. Okay, Mohan scoffed. Okay, what is the meaning of scoffed? Scoffed means laughed at someone or said something in such a way that you show the person that you have no respect for them. Okay, Mohan laughed at sub-inspector. But you have the cyclostic machine, right? No, said Mohan angrily. What Mohan said in anger? That no, we don't have cyclostic machine. You are wasting your time spying on us. Tell me. The man ignored Mohan and spoke to Amma. What man said? That tell me that you are having that machine. Yes, Amma replied simply, and Mohan made an angry hissing sound. Okay, give it to me. I will get out of the way. Mohan burst out again. Amma, what are you doing? How can you trust a policeman? What he said? Why you are saying that we are having the machine? How can you trust a policeman? The man touched Mohan on the shoulder. Mohan, you are still very young. I am a policeman. Yes, but your father was and still is my friend. Okay, I am a policeman, but your father is my friend. And this is my country as much as it is yours. Okay, now give it to me quickly. I want the machine. Amma opened the door of the puja room and said, Suman. Suman came out looking anxiously at them. What is the meaning of anxiously? In a worried and nervous way. Amma smiled at her and said, You have to get away. Take away all the material. Mohan, will you? Mohan went into the puja room and lugged the machine out and gave it to Patil. What is the meaning of lugged? Means carried or dragged something heavy with a lot of effort. Mohan has taken the machine and given to Patil. Do you have a large bag? The man asked. What the man asked that sub-inspector? That do you have a large bag to carry this machine? Manju. Amma began, but Babu had already got it. And then they were gone. Patil, Mohan and Suman. So, three of them, Patil, the sub-inspector, Mohan and Suman, they three of them went from there. The house seemed unbelievably quiet after that. So, after going, the three of them, the house seemed to be quiet. Okay, there were no voice at all. Mohan came back shortly. Suman, Manju asked him anxiously. She is all right. Go to bed, Manju, Amma said. What Amma said? That she is right. Okay. So that man has taken the machine. So he was right and he was her husband's friend also. Bed with the police about to come. It was impossible, but nevertheless she did drop off and woke up on hearing a loud knock on the door. It was repeated. Manju sat up in the sudden fright. Who is it? Amma called. Okay. Amma replied that who was there on the door. So what was that? All was happened in the dream of Amma. Okay. So now he again woke up and looked for a loud knock. That who was on the door. Open the door, a strange voice ordered. What in reply? A strange voice. Okay. He is ordering that open the door. Mohan, see who it is, said Amma. Amma said to Mohan that, look there at the door that who was there. It was like going through something all over again. Okay. It was looking like something that already had happened. But this time they knew for sure that it wasn't a friend standing outside. But this time Amma was sure that it wasn't a friend. Okay. The man who was knocking the door is not a friend at all outside. No need for Mohan to announce. Amma, it's the police. What said Mohan? That Amma, it is the police. Okay, students. So, this was your story of the Narayanpur incident. Okay. After that, at last, we will study about the writer Shashi Deshpande. Okay. Who was Shashi Deshpande? Shashi Deshpande is an award-winning Indian novelist. She published her first collection and her first novel, The Dark Holds No Terrors, in 1980. Okay, so Shashi Deshpande is an award-winning Indian novelist. Okay, what she published? She published so many novelists, okay, so many novels, and her first collection of short stories in 1978, and her first novel, The Dark Holds No Terrors. Okay, her first novel was The Dark Holds No Terrors in 1980. She has also published 4 books for children, including The Narayanpur Incident. She won the Satya Academy Award for the novel That Long Silence in 1990 and the Padma Shri Award in 2009 also. Okay, students, so this was your story. Okay, thank you.